What's up, everyone? Welcome to this episode of the Daily Detail Tip. I'm Jimbo, your host. Daily Detail Tip today brought to you by JimboDaily.com. If you're interested in detailing accessories and see what products I use, you can check out JimboDaily.com. Anyway, today's Daily Detail Tip has to do with how you could charge 40% more on the exact same service as your competition. And this is direct from what happened to me last night, or actually yesterday into today, where a customer contacted me for an emblem removal. And for whatever reason, actually gave me the quote. He had actually got another quote from a different detail shop closer to him. And he didn't want to drop the car off at this person. I don't even know who it was. So he didn't tell me, but he didn't want to. The point is, he had to bring the car to this person's shop or house or whatever, and he didn't want to take the time out of his day to go do that. So he was looking for other people to do the emblem removal for him. So he contacted me, gave me the price that he had already been quoted, and in fact, I raised that price 40% more than what he had originally been quoted, but offered him to come directly to him and do it. And he went for it, and I completed that job today. Now, what is the point of that? The point is that you can charge 40% more, 50% more, 30% more, 25% more. It's kind of an arbitrary number, and of course, for more clickbait, my favorite, I'm going to use it as the title, how to charge 40% more. But the point is that you can charge more than any of your competition. You can charge more than anyone, right? And you just have to be able to show the customer, or not really prove to the customer, just show the customer that there is value to justify that increase in spend. So in this example that I used with this customer, really didn't have to. I mean, he gave me all the ammo I needed to charge more, but it serves for a good example, is that his pain point, so another way of bringing value is hitting pain points of customers, right? So a pain point for him was that obviously he didn't want to have to take his car somewhere, because honestly, probably he makes more money sitting at his desk than he does sitting at some guy's detail shop or wherever, right? So if you can bring more value to a customer, they're willing to pay you more for that. So in this case, the customer was willing to pay 40% more. And really the reason why my price was 40% more was it was a 45-minute round trip just in drive time for me. So I had to justify that almost hour drive. I guess it was about an hour and 15 minutes total, because it was a relatively quick emblem removal. But the point is, and the point, without too much jibber-jabbering, of this episode is, if you can prove to your customer, or show your customer that you can be more valuable to them, and this comes in multiple forms. So not just convenience, not just how well you can do the service, but how well you can communicate with them. If you could show up on time, the education, all these things bring value to your customer. If you could be a resource for other services outside of detailing for their vehicles, value add. So look, I guess a call to action or an action step that you can begin to take, or even begin to think about, right, is how can you add more value to your customer's life? And through that, you will make more money, because you will be able to charge more for your services. So that's today's daily detail tip. Hopefully that strikes a chord with you going into the weekend and motivates you to do some. All right, see you on the next episode. See ya.